Hi, everybody. It's me, the Queen Bee, Angie B from Volusia Business Women. We invite you to join us for virtual networking the second Saturday of each month at 9 o'clock a.m. Send us an email to volusiabusinesswomen@gmail.com and we will send you the meeting link. This is a free treat exclusively for members of VolusiaBusinessWomen.com, so we want you to get registered. Visit VolusiaBusinessWomen.com for more information. That's VolusiaBusinessWomen.com for more information. Now it's time for Volusia Business Women News with me, the Queen Bee, Angie B, and our co-founder, Laretha Simon. Welcome, everybody, to Volusia Business Women News. Hey, Laretha.
Hi there. Hello, everyone. Hello
doing?
out there in Volusia Business Women Land.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, my
Happy
dear.
New Year. It's going to be a wonderful year, 2023. I just like the way it sounds.
Yes, and we've got a lot of exciting things coming up with Volusia Business Women. And
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the first things we want to announce is that January 28th, 2023 at 3 o'clock p.m., we invite you to attend Women of God in Unity Working
Mm-hmm.
Together. It takes place at Master's Domain Church of God in Christ in Daytona Beach, Florida. And Volusia Business Women is a proud broadcast sponsor of that women's conference. For more
Right.
information, please use the contact information that you now see scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And if you visit VolusiaBusinessWomen.com online, you will see more information about that conference in
Oh,
our
yeah.
event section.
Yep.
We're excited about that.
Oh, yes. It's going to be a wonderful women's conference. And women's conferences are important, you all. So please do go to VolusiaBusinessWomen.com and take a look at our calendar for the month of January.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, the next thing that's coming up on our calendar for
Mhm.
January is the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association. Now, Laretha, before I get to sharing the information that's on the website, can you tell everybody a little bit about Kiana Griffin and what she is doing with this organization?
Yes, Kiana Griffin is the advocate for the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association. And what she does is she spreads the information, education, and all types of information is available through the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that we need to know about the trait and whether or not we have the trait. And so the purpose of the telethon is to be able to allow the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association to purchase test kits so that the people that need to know whether or not they have the sickle cell trait will be able to find out immediately upon completion of the testing, which I understand only takes a few minutes.
That is absolutely right. And Laretha, according to our website, VolusiaBusinessWomen.com, the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association operates in the counties of Flagler, Putnam, St. Johns, and Volusia County.
Yes.
And I know that when you introduced me to Kiana, one of the first things that she said is also listed here on the website. They
Mm-hmm.
promote the AIME concept, which
Mm-hmm.
is advocate, inspire, motivate, and educate individuals and families in
Right.
their communities that are
Yes.
challenged with sickle cell and other diseases.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have more information on VolusiaBusinessWomen.com. What is sickle cell disease? Who is affected by
Right.
the trait? and how you can contact them. We truly do encourage you to visit the website, find out more about Levi Long sickle cell and the telethon. I am really getting kind of excited about the 24-hour telethon. We've got videos that have come in from people that say, "Hey, I don't know nothing about sickle cell. I don't know
Right.
if I got a trait. I don't know if I passed it to my children. I don't know." Then we've
Yes.
got a really sweet video that came from Michigan from a young
Uh-huh.
lady who said she used to pass by a sickle cell center all the time. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
know why it looked like people were in pain. She didn't know
Mm-hmm.
nothing about it until later on, one of her favorite music groups, one of the members of the group had sickle cell and said
Mm-hmm.
sometimes she'd be backstage in crisis
Yes.
and didn't want to come out, but she just had to.
Yes.
And so, Volusia Businesswomen, we are thrilled to
Mm-hmm.
be able to support
Mm-hmm.
Levi Long Sickle Cell
Yes.
Association. Levi Long.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And most people don't know that it's an inherited blood disorder that causes a protein in your blood called hemoglobin to be mishappen. I mean, it's a sickle blood cell, and it can get stuck in your blood vessels, and that's what causes severe damage and pain.
Mm-mm.
It's excruciating.
Mm-mm.
It really is.
Mm-mm. And I cannot imagine babies having to go through that,
Um,
but that's beside the point. Listen, we are still accepting
mhm.
videos. So
Right,
if you or someone you know has sickle cell or the trait,
right,
and we can share their video, they just put their camera up and
right.
say, "Hey, I'm
Uh-huh,
Samantha,
uh-huh.
and this is
Right,
what I've got."
right.
Or they can just send us a text
Mm-hmm.
with their testimony,
Yes,
and we'll put it up on the screen. We
right.
just want to hear stories from people that are living with it, or
Yes,
stories from people that want to help educate others. So they can
yes,
text their questions or their sickle cell information to the number that you now see at the screen,
right.
and we will be able to get them squared away. Absolutely.
And the most important thing to remember is that we're going to be accepting pledges on January the 28th. We're going to be on the air for 24 hours,
Mm-hmm.
accepting pledges and donations to help assist the Levi Long Sickle Cell Foundation in buying test kits. The test
Mm-hmm.
kits are going to be free to the public to be
Mm-hmm.
tested for sickle cell disease. And it is crucial,
Mm-hmm.
it's crucial that you get tested so that when you do decide to marry, you know whether or not you have the trait.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. So
Mhm.
we've got more information about the telethon coming up, but right now we want to get back to our directory listing at volusiabusinesswomen.com.
Mhm.
Laretha, I'm so excited because I didn't realize we were on the second page of the directory listing. First of all, we have me, the Queen Bee, the alopecia awareness advocate. Then we've got
Yes,
April DeBro, custom
yes,
crafting services. She
mhm,
does wedding, banquets, jumping brooms,
yes,
bedazzled converses, Crocs, small event decorating, and catering. You can find April DeBro on the website. Now, did I
yes.
hear you say something about Barbara Gertman, Laretha?
Oh, yes. Barbara Gertman, she's a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand, she's a very good real estate professional.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she has been on our website for almost the entire year. And so, yes, you do want to check her out. Her real estate company is Barb Gertman Sells For You at
Mm-hmm.
gmail.com. Well, that's her Gmail address, you all. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
yep, yep. I think it's Bee Realty because she wears bumblebees everywhere she goes, and
Yes,
I
she
try to
does.
steal them.
I do
But
believe it is.
honestly, I
Mhm.
appreciate her for completing her term as councilwoman in District 1. So
Yes,
that was very, very helpful. Then
absolutely.
one of our next members is licensed benefit advisor Debbie Scarborough.
Hmm.
Girl, I should have been listening to Debbie Scarborough for a long time,
All
because
along.
I didn't get that accident policy. And of course, when my husband and I were T-boned, she was the first
Hmm.
person I thought of, because they
Yes,
loaded me in the ambulance and
yes,
said, sign on this tablet with your
yes,
finger.
yes,
And so, yes, Debbie helps with life insurance. Of course,
yes,
she teaches us the difference between term and whole life.
yes.
She's got the cancer policy, the heart policy.
She does.
She's the ambulance. She just got so much stuff, and
Yes,
she continues to come into Volusia County to educate us.
yes, she does.
So
And
thank you
we
very much.
appreciate that very much. As a matter of fact, my sister and some of her friends were cruising to Mexico, and someone had to be airlifted in a helicopter. That is going to cost them, probably 50 or $60,000.
Because I
And
tell
so
you,
that's why they need Debbie Scarborough, because they're going to need massa.
insurance don't cover that.
Mhm.
Lord have mercy. Okay, moving back on to our directory listing, we have Mary Kay, independent beauty consultant, Jonna Lane, who is here to take care of us. Over on the other side of the state, we've got SG Mental Health Counseling. Of
Mhm.
course, we have Trauma and Survivor Coach and the host of So What's the Problem TV show,
Imagine that.
Laretha Simon, also with
Imagine that.
Lolo's social media promotions. You definitely be blowing up books, ministry, events, and business with content and comments. Thank you very much. But tell us a little bit about Minister Takesha Hicks and her dance ministry.
Wow, Minister Takesha Hicks. It's called No Ordinary Anointed Dance Ministry,
Mm,
and she does prophetic dance. Yeah, she
mm,
doesn't just dance, she does prophetic dance, and the music that she chooses, she actually gets a word from the Lord on the music. And
amen.
so she says that she demonstrates through dance movements and gestures what God is saying to people. And she's just very passionate about it. So thank you, Minister Takesha Hicks.
Hmm. She showed us getting your face with it. You be like, ooh, Lord, I
Oh,
hear you.
yeah.
I
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you.
People know it's for you. Hmm.
All right, we are thrilled to have Pen to Press by Ladero, the publishing firm. Your
Hmm.
next step in publishing excellence. Pen to
Yes.
Press, the writer's partner for success. They are
Hmm.
listed on the directory. We've also got Tam McRoy,
Hmm.
management and consultative favor.
Hmm.
Man, if you just, if you got a project, now you know the Lord then gave you a project and told
Right.
you to run with it, but you
Hmm.
don't know how to manage it.
Yes.
You
Hmm.
need to contact Tam.
Yes. Yeah, I
You
mean,
just
she is just an excellent business consultant. She does project management, and she works with human services providers, and those are providers that provide services for communities. And she is
doctors and
just excellent. She's really
counselors and
excellent with it. So, yeah,
mhm.
she's very efficient.
She is, she is, she is, she is. Okay, so then also on our directory listing, we have Sit Means Sit dog training.
And I
Best
mean,
dog.
sit.
Really?
Hmm.
Best dog training in Volusia County,
Right,
Florida. I,
right,
I
right.
I know you got a chance to talk with them. Tell us what you learned about Sit
Well,
Means
first of
Sit.
all, what she told me is that all pets need to be trained. They need to
Absolutely.
be professionally trained. And she says that she offers the best dog training in Volusia County.
Mhm.
And it's just important. I mean, when you see people pulling their dogs, that's a problem, because you're the one in charge, the pet owner. And
Mhm.
so it's just important to have your dog trained. So Sit Means Sit dog training is available on VolusiaBusinessWomen.com.
Also on Volusia Businesswomen, we've got Teresa Jordan with Triumphant Magazine. I
Hmm.
know that they just celebrated 5 years on the air,
Yes.
sharing extraordinary stories about
Mhm.
extraordinary people.
Yeah,
We
she's very
also have realtor Vanita Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Vanita was absolutely fabulous when we interviewed her on Books and Besties.
Oh yes.
She talks about stuff that's good for your body, mind,
Mm-hmm.
soul,
Yes.
and she can tell you a
Yes.
little bit about mortgages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
She's a
that
fitness trainer as well. So yeah, very
girl,
she's into holistic meds and yes,
she is just all around helpful.
really is.
So that is our listing just for the directory. We
Oh,
do encourage. Oh,
we got one more.
who we forget?
You know, we have someone who has multiple businesses, and that would be none other than Takesha Hicks. She
That's
has a
right.
tutoring business, and it's called
That's right.
Reaching Beyond Limitations Tutoring Services.
That's
And
right.
she has about 17 years of teaching experience, and she now does tutoring and she tutors pre-K through sixth grade, and she is extremely passionate about it.
And she has a heart for children. I guess
Yes,
that's why she and I connect so well because
she does.
I'm a child evangelist and she wants to teach the
Hmm.
children and it just feels
Hmm.
so good. It
Yeah,
feels so good. So
really does.
okay, everybody, we're going to take a quick break and
Hmm.
introduce more of the sickle cell event
Hmm.
that's coming up. When we come back, we'll talk about plans and pricing and folks that are listed on the location listing of our website. But right
Hmm.
now, you are watching Volusia Businesswomen News with me, the Queen Bee, Angie B, and Laretha Simon. We don't want you to go anywhere. We'll be right back, you
We'll be
guys.
right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, my name is Sonia Bennett, and I reside in Detroit, Michigan. When I was growing up, I used to walk to my former church, Hartford Memorial Baptist Church, and there was a building right there on James Cousins Highway called the Sickle Cell Anemia Building. I had absolutely no idea what this building was about. I didn't know what sickle cell was. I didn't know why sometimes I would see people going into it who looked like they were in pain. I knew nothing about it. And as I got older, I learned that one of my favorite singing groups, TLC, had a member in that group that had sickle cell. Her name was T-Boz, and she would talk about, as years went on, that there were times she would be backstage and in so much pain that she couldn't go out and perform, but she would push through the pain because she knew that her fans were looking forward to seeing her. And she really was the face of TLC, and she still is. T-Boz, I have respect for you for fighting through that pain of sickle cell. At this time in my life, I still don't know a lot about the disease. However, I have had my daughter tested because her father passed away when she was about 2 years old, and I don't know if that was a trait that he carried. I know that I don't carry the trait, but I also know that the different strains of sickle cell can show up even without there being generational traits. My suggestion is for you to look into the area that you live in and see if there is a sickle cell anemia center near you or that can give you any information about it. Other than that, I pray for everyone who carries the disease, and I'm praying for your pain, praying your pain is managed, and that one day we'll have a cure.
Don't forget to join us for virtual networking the second Saturday of each month at 9 o'clock a.m. Send an email to volusiabusinesswomen@gmail.com. We will have a free treat exclusively for each member. You are now watching Volusia Business Women News with me, the Queen Bee, Angie B, and my partner, Laretha Simon. She is the co-founder of Volusia Business Women, and I'm excited to have you both here. Everybody, it's me, Queen Bee, Angie B, and I just have one little thing that I'd like to tell you about. Laretha Simon spends every Thursday evening conducting interviews, talking to ministry leaders, business owners, and helping to spread awareness. She's got a very special show coming up where her guest will be Marcus Latimer, author and patient. Marcus became an author when he wrote about his mental health during the pandemic, and his story was published in Confinement Chronicles. But Marcus is also a neurofibromatosis patient, and he took the time to speak with Laretha about the disease, and we are using that opportunity to help spread awareness. Volusia Business Women is all about spreading awareness, and we just have a very special message from Marcus. So Laretha, I'm going to bring you on so you will know. Marcus sent a message, and he said at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, he's driving from Detroit, Michigan to Mayfield Heights, Ohio, which is near Cleveland. He's going to see if he can qualify for a clinical trial for a topical solution to decrease the size of his tumors.
Really?
Can you imagine that? Something topical that will help decrease the I want to tell you, that was a powerful interview you had with Marcus. It's a very fine line between talking about people and how they look and really engaging them in the conversation. Yeah. You did a fantastic job of engaging Marcus. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I sort of got a crush on Marcus.
Hey, well, he didn't see you ain't got no ring up there. We might have to, just remind him. But Marcus, thank you again for your openness. Marcus suggested that we visit ctf.org, which is Children's Tumor Foundation. Mm-hmm. Their goal is to end NF through research. And Marcus is actually going to participate in the research. Praise the Lord. Thank you.
Congratulations, Marcus. We are standing on the word, my dear. Mm-hmm. We're standing and we're believing that you will be accepted in that study.
So thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Okay, everybody, you're watching Volusia Business Women News with me, Queen Bee, and Laretha Simon.
Yes.
Before we get into the location listings, we want to let you know that if you order, I know Laretha probably has the pencil cup somewhere, but if you order a new business listing on the website, you will get a free pencil cup. And the pencil cup says, "We are stronger together." Don't be like me and talk about it's a coffee cup with no handle. Laretha had to correct me. No, Angie B. It is a pencil cup. So while supplies last, we do have this free gift for you. Now, when you're looking at choosing your listing type, the directory listing, how much is that, Laretha? $30?
It is only $30, and it is for a business card.
Correct.
A business card.
Correct. It's perfect for letting the world know what you're doing. Yes. So your business card can have your name, phone number, email. Mm-hmm. Yes. We give you an industry category. That was something that was very important from the website designer.
Absolutely.
We will give you one social media link.
Mhm.
an image with your headshot, company
Right.
logo, or your back cover, and a brief description, no more than 150 characters.
Right.
Now, Laretha specializes in those brief descriptions.
Yes.
She gonna contact you. She gonna trim it down. Don't be
Oh
giving
yeah.
her War and Peace.
Mm-mm.
It's a
No.
brief.
It's a
A br-
narrative. Yes.
Thank you.
And it's
Thank you.
important what you say because everyone is going to see it.
That is correct. That is correct. So that is the business listing. It
Yes.
is $30 for 1 year, not
Only
$30 a month.
$30. And you
For
can't beat that price anywhere. They have a website presence.
Correct. And as you can see, we do give regular shout outs when we come on with Volusia Business Women News. Okay.
Right.
So then the personalized URL, we're going to skip
Mhm.
over location and go to personalized URL is $75 for the year. And that is the biggest package. You
That's
get
huge.
right, just like Laretha said, her URL is volusiabusinesswomen.com/Laretha Simon.
Right.
But you also get a promotional video to introduce your internet presence.
Yes.
And beginning in 2023, we're going to do our best to not only produce the promotional video, but to post it regularly out on social media
Right.
once a week or so.
Mhm.
You do get 3 updates every 6 months
Right.
of your listing.
Mhm.
You will get a complimentary flyer that lists you as one of Volusia Business Women, and your character description bumps up from 150 to 1250 words.
Yes. That's a
Okay.
lot. Yes.
So you do want your personalized URL. You
Yes.
do want that. Larissa, I think it's
Yes.
about time for us to get a new promotional video for you. So
Oh,
we're gonna have to get in the studio and because you have the URL, darling. You do.
yes,
You
I do. And not only that, but we also have a shop page.
Oh man,
Yeah,
girl.
imagine that. We have a shop page, darling.
I
So
keep forgetting. Let me go click on it. Oh, it looks yes.
it looks marvelous. Doesn't it look marvelous?
It's got books on here,
Mhm.
unpinning fear in exchange for power. It's
Yeah.
got the pencil cup, We Are Stronger Together. Now you will see that it sells on the website for 10, but if
Mhm.
you get your listing, you
Yes.
get one for free.
For
Okay?
FREE.
We've got the alopecia awareness book. I refuse to stop being me. That is a
Yep.
part of Confinement Chronicle series. And then we've got so much that has been composed by Laretha Simon. Joy Comes in the Morning, a 90-day devotional features Laretha Simon.
Yeah.
Sexual Immorality, My Confusion, the audiobook features Laretha Simon. We got
Imagine
the
that.
singer, bridge champion, and whistler, My Father, Richard S. Quarterman the
Yes.
second by Laretha Simon. We got The Single Save Struggle, which is an anthology featuring
Yes.
about 9 or 10 authors,
Yes.
and a story by Laretha Simon. Then we've got Books and Besties Volume 1.
Yes.
Laretha's in that one, and then of course we know about Fired Up because
Oh,
she gonna wear that Fired Up apparel. She
Yes,
gonna
darling.
there go the
Just
arrow.
look cute.
Fired up, fired up.
Stay
So
fired up.
the shop page, if you do not, Laretha, let me tell you something.
What?
There are so many people out there that are getting website presence. They're getting a website presence and they don't know what they're getting. For
Right.
example, I had a woman today who messaged me and said, "Oh, I'm on Etsy or something and I got a new boutique. Check it out." So I try to support, right?
Uh-huh.
I go on the page and it's some cute little dresses, cute little, scrolling by.
Whatever.
One of the descriptions said woman dresses, WOMAN. I said, well, everybody, can do a typo. I get it.
Right.
Then I saw something that said fat women dresses,
Ooh.
extra large.
Have mercy.
So I got off the site and I texted her back. I said, now, you may need a little bit of editing. Do you write the content for your website? No, I don't. Okay, we may need to work on it. Do you know that some full-figured people are offended by being referred to as fat? Oh, well, I get my website from a company in China.
Oh, well, that's why they said fat. And not only that, fat women are larger than an XL.
So, if you are looking for a place to sell your items,
Hmm.
if you created something, got the patent, and now don't know how to afford a website or whatever, use the shop page on VolusiaBusinessWomen.com.
Hello.
That's what it's there for.
That's why it's there. And it's
Lare-
available.
Laretha had a testimony about a program that she was in that encouraged her to purchase a URL.
Hmm.
Do you remember how much they wanted to charge you for it?
I think it was I think it was like $150.
I was about to
And
say
that was, yeah, and that was a year.
and that was just for the URL.
Yeah, that
So,
was right.
so that is one of the reasons why we have Volusia Business Women, because we know we've got to have these website presence.
Right.
But it can be quite a bit much.
It can
So
be pricey. And it's so difficult to be able to afford a website designer.
because website designers are they labor
Yes.
over
It's a lot of
un-
work.
the good ones do. The good
Hmm.
ones do. They
Hmm.
want to hear your vision. They want you to describe it. They want to digest it. Then, if they are graphic designers, if they're
Hmm.
not, they got to hire graphic designers.
Exactly.
If you have video that needs to
Hmm.
go on there, if you've got, you know,
Yeah.
so I appreciate their gifts and talents, but it ain't cheap. So,
No.
yeah, I do appreciate Ladero Design Works for
Oh,
creating
yes.
Volusia Business Women
They're the best.
.com. And
Mhm.
so now we're going to go to the location listing, which
Mhm.
includes Ladero Design Works,
Yes.
professional, scientific, and technical services.
Mhm.
You can find Ladero Design on Facebook and send your email to inquiries at
Mhm.
laderodesignworks.com.
Right.
Of course, we have mentioned Lolo's social media promotion, arts,
Mhm.
entertainment, and recreation. Search for Lolo's Social Butterfly on Facebook or send an email to larethapromotes@gmail.com. But
Right.
Laretha, I'm saving the best for last. Tell us about Family Dentistry of Daytona Beach, because they are also listed on the location listing.
Family Dentistry of Daytona Beach just happens to be a family dentistry. My
Yeah.
sister is the dentist. Her name is Dr. Robin Porterman, and she has been a licensed practice dentist in Daytona Beach for well over 30 years.
Mm.
And she's a very compassionate dentist,
Mm-hmm.
and she offers cleaning services. Of course, she has a couple of hygienists. They do restorative treatments, and it's just a very um, easy place. She's got this bedside manner that it just can't be duplicated in Volusia County. So do give her a call. Check out VolusiaBusinessWomen.com.
And I do love her. The first time I sat in her chair, and and she said, "Angie B, you have some pretty teeth." I said, "Oh, thank you, Doc. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Here's a little tip for your pocket. I just thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right, so again, we do invite you to be a part of the VolusiaBusinessWomen.com. There are events listed on
Oh,
our
yes.
event page. You can submit your event for only $10
Only
per
10 bucks.
listing. Only $10 per
Mhm.
listing. Coming up in January, we have a weekly show, Getting Over the
Mhm.
Hump with Angie B and Barty, that
Yep.
airs Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on
Mhm.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thursday nights, we have So What's the Problem? The show featuring Laretha.
Uh-huh.
That is coming up. And then we've also got in January
Mhm.
again the Levi Long Sickle Cell Association Telethon. It
Mhm.
officially begins Saturday morning, January 28th at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
and it will end Sunday morning, January 29th at 10 a.m. It is virtual. So if
Right.
you'd like the link to be able to watch or to be able
Mhm.
to make your donation, send an email to volusiabusinesswomen@gmail.com. We've
Right.
got one more quick testimony about sickle cell. We're
Mhm.
gonna bring Barty in here because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he has something to say, and then we'll be back with more Volusia Businesswomen News.
All right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bart T, and I don't know anything about sickle cell anemia. What do you know? Now, I don't know if there's a family trait that's in my family, passed down from generation to generation, because I don't know of anyone that has sickle cell that's in my family. But it's best, I was told, to do your research so it doesn't pass from family member to generation family member. Now, there's a goal set for $800. My wife is in charge of that. I don't get to make a lot of decisions. But I would say to you all, please contact at the bottom of the screen my wife and be a part of the fundraiser in order to help sickle cell advocate achieve her dream of going from city to city, state to state, providing the tool that is necessary to detect as a detect. You tell me, I don't know about this, but anyway, help us, help you. Thank you.
Laretha and I truly want to thank you for watching today. We ask that you share this video. We ask that you search for Volusia Business Women on YouTube and follow our page. There we have the live broadcasts that we sponsor. For example, we'll be sponsoring Laretha's interview with Marcus Latimer to learn more about the Children's Tumor Foundation. We have sponsored the broadcast interviews with the participants that will be a part of Women of God in Unity working together. Now, we are very excited because the month of February is the Fresh Book Festival. And so from February 23rd to the 25th, Laretha and I will be in Daytona Beach, Florida to be a part of this event. Subscribe today. Learn about the festival because there is a reading revolution going on. Visit freshbookfestivals.net to learn more. We do know that several members of Volusia Business Women will be there because we love to read. Some of us want to be authors, and that is the place to be. Speaking of authors, we've got one more shout out today for Dr. Vernessa Blackwell. She is doing a call for authors. If you are a pastor, minister, coach, poet, if you're a business woman or man, or if you just like to write inspirational words, devotionals, or prayers, you need to become a part of this project. Dr. Vernessa is known as the best-selling book strategist. This will be the third anthology that I personally am a part of with Dr. Vernessa, and this will probably be Laretha's second compilation. Please visit bestsellingbookstrategist.com for more information. Bestsellingbookstrategist@gmail.com or call 240-270-1522 for more information. That's 240-270-1522 if you're ready to write. Now, just to let you know, Laretha, I'm going to talk about Laretha while she's backstage. Laretha is such an encouragement, and we have to be in unity because we're stronger together here on Volusia Business Women. So last night I was writing my contribution for Dr. Vanessa's new book, Joy 365, something like that. I'm writing it, and I kind of know what God wanted me to say, but I wasn't quite sure if I was communicating it. So, Laretha, I'm about to bring you in now. I wrote it and I said, Laretha, let me read this to you. You tell me what you think. And I'm sweating bullets because I know Laretha don't hold no punches. She's going to be like, Angie B, that's a piece of mess. Angie B, what was that? Angie B, go back, go to bed, wake up, write some more, right? Because, you know, we stronger together. So you need somebody like a Laretha in your life. I read my recipe for joy to Laretha. She kind of liked it.
Oh, it was great.
She kind of liked it.
Yep.
So God is
Can't wait
good.
to get a copy of it.
God is good. God is good. We are really stronger together, Laretha. We really truly are. So thank you for helping me bring the news this evening. I am grateful for you, and it's been a nice ride with Volusia Business Women, hasn't it?
Yes, it most certainly has, and we look forward to our second year in 2023. I'm sure we're going to have a very large celebration, but just before that, we're going to do our virtual networking. We're going to start it the second Saturday of each month at 9 a.m.
I do appreciate you for suggesting that because I just hadn't thought about it.
Yep.
But I was a part of a networking, speed network, a virtual speed networking tonight with Alexa Soto out of Deltona. It was very, very interesting. So I got some ideas for what we can do too.
Awesome. That's very good. Well, our whole point is to keep our clientele engaged. That's the whole point of Volusia Business Women.
I tell you, that's a good thing. So thank you very much, Laretha.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate you. If it is the Lord's will, we'll be together again.
Yes, very soon.
Soon with more from VolusiaBusinessWomen.com.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
We might need to start selling these t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice, ain't it?
We need to talk to our t-shirt vendor.
Soon as she get on Volusia Business Women, that'll be good.
Hello.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
And on the shop page.
Yep.
Greetings. I'm Laretha, host of So What's the Problem TV show. It airs Thursdays at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. I conduct interviews and I spread awareness. If you follow my page, you'll get the notifications and you will never miss an episode. A cheerful heart is good medicine and laughter is good for the soul. Thanks for watching.
Save the date, September 14th through 17th, 2023, for the 7th annual Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Weekend Retreat for Alopecia Awareness. Our travel partner this year is Stephanie Fowler. Call her for your arrangements at 470-331-1788. The 7th annual Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Weekend Retreat for Alopecia Awareness. Our theme this year is completion, keeping our faith over the struggle. Log on to boldbeautifulandbald.com for more information. Bold, beautiful, and bald.